What's up everybody, welcome back to another Brawl Stars video, and today we will be doing a 7-tier duo showdown gun game, starting from the trophy balls, ending at the chromatic balls. If you enjoy, please like and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate your support. Let's hop into the video. Starting off with the trophy balls, we decided to go with Brock and Bo, both very good bowlers and also very good in this map. Let's get into the gameplay. Starting off with my bow, I have selected Tripwire, and with 3 paracubes off the start, it is looking up with us, already emoting on these fools. The Brawl gods are not happy with his emoting in the start, already punishing us with some lag, and Bull barely escapes alive, and Curtis is getting heaps of snipes on that Rosa and of that Mecha Paladin Surge, who is obviously a pay-to-win. Even though we have 4 paracubes, we are still in very much control of the middle, and with the Tripwire gadget, it really helps flushing people out of your area. Trying to push his team into the corner so we have full control of the middle, but I'm taking some damage from this Nita, and so I need to lay off. Right now, I'm going to try to pull this trick off in this bull who's just trying to camp in this bush. Luckily, that play worked out, and so I killed the bull, and there are already 2 other teams left apart from us. This first game is obviously going super well right now, as the other 2 teams are battling it out while we just get lag and chill in the middle of the map. When we see that Surge, 10 paracubes is always a threat, but he's only level 1, so this shouldn't be that hard. And when Curtis gets him down to 1 shot, he makes an amazing play, jumping on him to finish that kill and basically securing us the win. Already spinning and flashing that happy emote, even though there is a 7 Tara, with the damage that Brock does, he can already 2-shot that Jean, and the Rocket Rain easily takes down the Tara, and it's just one tiny Jean against us with 14 paracubes. That is GG, well played for the first match. Getting into the rarity, we decided to go with Poco and Rosa because both of our Poco and Rosa is power 10, and then this should be an easy game. Getting started off with a pretty terrible spawn with no boxes nearby us, we have no choice but to rush to mid. One great thing about Rosa in this map is that she can use her gadget to place bushes to combine both the big bushes to make a huge bush. And we know it is not very good when we see a 5 paracube Surge and a bow just camping with that totem. Listen, if you guys ever do that in duo showdown in this low on trophies, pretty toxic, and you guys should get banned. Only starting off with 3 paracubes, Leon can do pretty much nothing against our comp, as we can just out-heal him. And with the lag coming back in, we didn't even emote this time. Come on, Supercell. The Poco gadget going in, this is when this comp gets pretty much unstoppable, as we can just tank shots from so much people. And the Surge is already stage 3 back there. And Leon gets to 1 shot, but they have taken over our Mega Bush. And when Leon is invis, we instantly get scared, but he wastes it as he starts shooting at us for no absolute reason. Brock Super coming in, and we are so lucky that it missed us. We would probably be in that 4th place position. With Leon with invis, it's not really threatening when Leon is this close from us, so he can't really sneak up on us. And that gadget makes it so obvious that he's coming that we predict where he's going, and we easily take out that Leon, getting rid of that Brock's teammate. Just if you guys didn't know, if you guys ever use Screeching Solo in any 3v3 mode or duo showdown, you're a sad Poco, because DeCapo makes Poco 5 times the most amazing brawler that he is. Taking out that Brock and my shield going in, it is an easy clap, and then the Invis Leon does absolutely nothing, but Curtis gets taken out by that 12 bull at close range, and when my teammate is down, I really can't do anything. There's really nothing I can do, so I basically decide to do nothing, and that is GG for the second game.
Getting into the super rare rarity, we decided to go with Daryl and Carl. Both very good bowlers, and Carl is definitely one of the top 5 bowlers in Brawl Stars right now. Getting all the power cubes in the middle, including that Jackie power cube, the game is already looking good for us.
Something that is not looking good for us is already the toxic comp Bow and Surge. However, Curtis immediately rolls on that Bow and immediately takes him out. Now, it's a Bow and a Gale. Both really toxic comps. And when I go down, Curtis, even despite the lag, rolls across that leg and manages to escape that Bow. That is worth a spin. Lag is really coming to get us, but when I come back, things are starting to shape up again because that Bow has only 4 power cubes and somehow Curtis has a whopping 10 power cube amount. When we see that team gets the bot, in Showdown, when there's bots, you always want to chase them. And I try to sacrifice for the power cubes, but that does not go any well. But Curtis puts the team on his back and with 13 power cubes, rolls onto the Gale. And then even though Bow has 7 power cubes, he forfeits into the smoke. That is GG for that team. 3 teams left, and they're not even looking very powerful as we have a 1 power cube, star power block, and a Terra, who are honestly a one-shot from Daryl's super, which barely does any damage. Curtis could just roll across the leg, but we decide to look at the team who's trying to get a bot, because with those 3 power cubes from the bot, they could get even more stronger. Crow with only barely any HP, however, Curtis stuffs up the roll and manages for them to get 3 power cubes and the bot. Tara gets easily taken down, and I have no HP. Brock decides to jump into the lake for some reason. Not the smartest decision. And when I spin onto the Crow, his poison is going to be enough to take me down before I do enough damage so Curtis can one-shot the Crow with his super. 1,000 damage with the super. That is insane. GG. Well played for that game.
Already going into the epic rarity, we decided to go with Piper and Frank. Piper just destroys the squishy balls, especially from that long range that she has, and Frank is just too tanky that barely anyone can take him out.
Once again, with only 1 power cube near us, we decide to rush the middle but not get the power cube boxes, as we do not want to waste our ammo on the boxes, but we want to waste our ammo on the other people around us. My Piper is star power and does ambush, my favorite star power, as I can do so much damage to that Jean and that Colt, landing 3 snipes in a row and keeping that team in check while we nearly get pinched by the Poco and Shelly and the other team at the same time. But with my Piper gadget, I am able to slow him down, so Curtis is able to survive. However, I do go down, trying to defeat that Poco. With a Frank super, Curtis can just sit in that bush and wait to stun that Pam, who has 7 power cubes, so we can get a good power cube lead from that Bee and that Pam. That ambush going into use, and when Bee gets the bot, we think that this may be our time to shine, because they are distracted and wasting their ammo on the bot, so we can just take advantage of them and easily defeat them. That is exactly what Curtis does, easily killing the Pam. However, he gets down to next to no HP at 144 and gets taken down by a Poco. My job right now is just to survive, and I snipe that Colt so badly. Colt is probably deleting Brawl Stars as I am saying this. GG. Doing my job as Piper, getting consistent snipes so people can stay away from us while my teammate is down. I did a really good job there. And always flexing that really expensive pay-to-win pink Piper skin. You already know. Shelly having to dash away from my shots. That's how good I am at the game. And Curtis is landing so much shots, even though there's 3 teams left. That Colt and that Jean team are still alive somehow. And Colt just auto-aims the super. Or aimed, bad aim, and gets instant killed. Anyway, there isn't really a lot we can do. We freeze the Shelly, nearly take out the Shelly, but the Band-Aid kicks in just in time. Nothing we could do that match, but still we will take the 2nd place.
Now into the Mythic rarity. I'm playing Tara and Marcus is playing Jean. Because Tara is such a strong bowler right now in Brawl Stars and Marcus is such a good Jean that this game is probably already a win for us.
Already using one of my 2 Jean gadgets to secure that Rico kill. I already knew from the start that the Primo is the Rico's teammate, but since he just gets out of our range, we decide to leave him alone and go for the box that we decide to leave out on at the start of the game. In Duo Showdown, when you see a box behind you, first thing you want to do is to go for boxes that you aren't guaranteed to get. That way, you can get more boxes as you can then come back to that box because nobody expects that box to be there. One shot to be in the super, Pam is auto-aiming into the wall for that B and getting that super even though the lag is hitting me. With Jean, you want to hold on to that super until you can either guarantee a hit or try to scare somebody with it. Using the Magic Puff star power, in any mode, you kind of really want to use the Magic Stuff power. And I wasted my pull on that Rico as I thought that I could just pull him and just easily secure that. However, the Primo is a pretty easy feed to my super, so I can just sit back behind that leg, relax, and just chip them down until I get my super. That 5 power cube Penny is doing a lot of damage, and Curtis gets yeeted by the Primo and goes down. The Pam with 9 power cubes has no HP. I missed the first shot, but then I auto-aim and managed to secure the kill. This game is already looking really well for us. I'm pretty sure a team killed another team, but also died at the same time, as there are a bunch of power cubes in the middle for no reason. When I see that B, I know that I need to land a pull on that B to secure us the win. When I'm walking, I see the B, and I quick use my pull and 3-shot the B, and that is pretty much going already to secure the win for us. And Gale is basically 1 shot from my tiny stuff, and then with the bot, Primo and Rico are trapped. I 1-shot the Rico, and then I corner the Primo, use my gadget, force him to go back into the bot, and that is GG, well played with the Mythic rarity.
Going into one of the final rarities, the legendary rarities, we go with Crow and Spike. Well, mostly because we only have Crow and Spike for our legendaries, both of us, but Marcus does have a power 10 fertilizer Spike, and so that definitely will help us try to win these games.
The only good thing about Crow, aside from his gadgets and star powers, is that his ability to keep enemy brawlers from healing. Our team is basically able to pinch that Jackie because Jackie can't heal, and Surge really can't move right now since he's in stage 1. Our priority right now is not feed them at all. Jackie down to half HP because even though we aren't doing a lot of damage, Jackie is never healing. Not the constructed Jackie, by the way, the other Jackie. And when that team gets a bot, I thought that I could take advantage with my Spike super. However, that just backfires. And however, I do get to be able to kill the Jackie. And then Surge thought that he could just teleport on me. But then I just 1-shot him. Remember, the number 1 tip in Duo Showdown is to not even attempt to go against us. Barley with 950 HP. He looked pretty juicy. However, we couldn't just get to him because of the bow stun mines. Ever since Bo got his new gadget Tripwire, his stun mines have been really annoying to play with in Duo Showdown and in any mode basically. Mr. P with a bot, Mr. P can't do anything, he's just going to get chipped down and he's eventually going to die, I'm pretty sure. I take him out and then it's just a 5 Rosa, the Jackie goes down, Barley looking pretty nice, and he gets down to the poison. Since I slowed the bot with my super, it is easy for Curtis to take out, and the team is pretty much nothing. And we have 15 power cubes. All it takes is 1 crow jump, and that is GG, well played.
Hopping into the last rarity, the Chromatic rarity, we go into the only 2 Chromatics, Gale and Surge, both broken brawlers in the game, and so this should definitely be one of the easiest games that we've played.
One terrible thing about playing in these low trophies is that it's basically infested with Nannies, Gales, and Surges, and it is pretty bad. One important thing with Surge is to make sure that you get upgrades, but also in Duo Showdown, power cubes are also really important to the process to, like, 3-shot people that Surge can charge you super, which is the most broken thing about him. 3 starts to charge a super. Jean can't even do that. Pretty sad. Already 3 teams left. With 5 power cubes, this is looking pretty good, as Gale can land all of his snowballs on the bot and does so much damage. The bot is an easy mount, and I kind of feel sad for the Sprout and Nita team, as they can basically get deleted by any of the last 2 teams. Curtis gets bush camped by an 11 Gale. They have obviously been feeding bots the entire game, so I'm pretty sure that I can just 1v2 this Sprout and Nita team, dodging the Sprout shots with my super. One thing that didn't go well this game is that I just got my first upgrade, and the smoke is already nearly closing in. Since the Gale and the Bull team just dominated the entire game, I wasn't really able to go aggressive without dying, most likely, and in that case we would have lost. 2 shots to my super, Nita gets trapped in the gas, and right now, going against a 19 power cube Bull, there's nothing we can really do. Lag is just going to end it for us. Anyway, that was a really good game. GG, well played for the Chromatic rarity. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe, as more content is coming soon. Even though this video was a long one, videos in the future will not be this as long. Stay safe, everybody. Peace out.